Hey, what's up guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, in Fear the Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 7, it appears that both Morgan and Alicia get infected with, or not infected, well infected, but exposed to an uncertain amount of radiation. And between the two of them, I believe we are supposed to think that Alicia has it worse off than Morgan. Although I'm not even sure if that's confirmed. Basically, Morgan has to go help Strand and Charlie. Strand and Charlie are stranded. They've got a part for the plane that they need, but they're not able to move it. And Morgan has to go out to the radiated area outside in order to help Charlie and Strand. So Morgan goes off into the radiated area, and he's talking to Grace on the radio, and Grace tells him, you can't do that. You can't breathe that stuff. You can't breathe that radiated air. And Morgan's like, no, I have to help my friends. And Morgan continues to go in the radiated area, and Grace tells him a place to go to, and I think it's her house. And Morgan goes there, but she said that it's a few miles down. So Morgan was walking a few miles in radiated air. Now, once he went to her house, I believe he found a hazmat suit. So once he put that hazmat suit on, he was good. But there's still that several miles that he walked, and he breathed in that air. So I'm kind of worried about him. And towards the end of episode 7, Grace says, I don't know how much radiation you got exposed to. I don't know what's going to happen. If you're going to die or something. And I believe the way with the way that radiation works is that it can kill you years later. You can survive like an atomic blast and breathe in irradiated air, and maybe nothing instantly happens, but then later on you get like cancer and stuff like that. Your hair changes color, your skin changes color. Like you develop mutations. I mean, I'm not an expert. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a fucking scientist. But you know what I mean. I think that's the type of stuff that happens. I think that's the type of stuff that happened to a lot of people during what was it called? Hiroshima, yeah. Oh hell, people are gonna be mad at me for forgetting the name of that. But yeah, that was a bombing that caused a lot of deaths from radiation and a lot of cancer and stuff. I believe it even caused problems with people having children and childbirths and stuff like that. So radiation is serious stuff. Like once it's in the air, it's serious stuff, whether it's from a bomb or a nuclear plant melting down. And that's where it came from, a nuclear plant melting down. But with Alicia, there was also this rule about how if you're killing a walker that had radiation on it, you can't get their blood on your skin. You can't get their blood and gunk on your skin, because if you do, then you're in real trouble. Like that's like extra worse than breathing in the air. I'm not sure if that even makes sense, but I think that's the rule. Like you're mostly okay unless you get their blood on you. But if you get their blood on you, it's like you're in trouble. I don't know. But Alicia got the blood on her, so that would indicate that she's in trouble. And then in episode 8, she took a shower, and she had a little conversation with Grace about how she didn't know if she was going to be okay or not. And Grace said, well, you might be okay. So I don't think we're just not really supposed to know if Morgan and Alicia are going to be okay or not. The radiation threat is over, but they both got exposed to an unknown amount of radiation. So it's like, I don't know if it's going to be one of those things where later on in season 5 they start coughing up blood or something and they get cancer, or their hair turns gray, or maybe season 6 that stuff starts to happen to them. Maybe one of them dies in season 6, maybe one of them dies in season 7. We just don't know what's going to happen to Alicia and Morgan. We're just stuck with that mystery. And that's really frustrating, because Morgan and Alicia are two very big characters. I don't want to spend every episode worrying about this radiation thing just coming out of nowhere and biting them in the ass. Like, yeah, I would rather just worry about them getting bitten by a walker or getting killed by a person. I don't want to worry about stupid radiation from episodes and episodes ago. But it seems like that's the boat we're in right now. We don't know if the radiation is going to come back and bite them in the ass. Is it going to affect them 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, 40 years later, 5 minutes later, 5 seasons later, 20 seasons later? We don't know. It's like a Chekhov's gun type thing. You know, they put it there, so I imagine they're going to use it somewhere down the line. I don't want Morgan to die from that crap. I don't want Alicia to die from that crap. I'd rather them get like a warrior's death or something, not radiation sickness. But those were the two characters. Of all the characters the writers had, those were the two characters that the writers decided to infect or expose with the radiation. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to them. I don't know if one of them is going to die in season 5, if one of them is going to die in season 6. I don't know which character is worse off, Morgan or Alicia. We know that Grace is dying. Like, Grace is terminally ill. She probably has a few years of life left at most. She's terminally ill. She's definitely going to die. But with Morgan and Alicia, we're just stuck with that mystery for every episode for the rest of the show. Until sooner or later, it either bites them in the ass or they just never get sick from it. But how are we supposed to know? I mean, it's just, we're just stuck with that mystery. So it's kind of frustrating. Morgan and Alicia are just such popular characters. I wouldn't want this to happen to them, but that's what the writers decided. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if one of them will die from the radiation. I can't imagine both of them die from the radiation. Maybe one of them dies and one of them lives somewhere down the line. I don't know. I don't know if this is something that they're going to address in the back half of season 5, or if they're going to wait until season 6 to address the now confirmed season 6. I don't know if that's going to be when they explore the consequences of what happened to them. I don't know. But personally, I hope that there are no consequences. I hope that both Alicia and Morgan don't suffer at all from the radiation, that they are completely fine, that they are completely healthy. I want those two characters in particular to live long, happy, healthy lives. Maybe they die at the age of 90 or something. I'd be cool with that. But yeah, no radiation crap. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 567 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 600 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts, every bit of support matters, and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 600. Anyway, with all that said, I am Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye.